Who smashes the car on the way home from the grocery store? And they still left the groceries in the car.
Let's do it. Can I get up? Everywhere. Up, down, left, right. Shorty's moving again. Shorty's loose with the pen. Shorty do with the wind.
Greetings, viewers. Welcome to the Roaches to Wrenches YouTube channel, where it's all about progress, positivity. You know, we talk about business, all that good stuff. Right now, I'm at my local salvage yard, and I'm about to show y'all how I'm gonna turn a little bit of money into a lot more money. What I'm about to be doing is taking parts that I know are gonna be worth something and flipping them later on eBay, Craigslist, or whatever, and reselling them for a profit. How do I know what's gonna be worth something, you might ask? Well, for me, personally, over my time, as you guys know, I've been working on old Hondas for a long time. That's really my specialty. I've parted them out. I know what sells and what doesn't sell. I usually have the best luck with gauge clusters and climate control bezels on these old Hondas. So without much further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the bezel out of this one right here behind me. All right, damn near got it out. Just gotta unhook the harness. All right, we got it out. Just make sure none of the clips here are damaged. So none of the clips are damaged. Everything looks good around here. And always make sure before you even attempt taking these out, make sure all the knobs work. Everything works. None of the buttons, none of the buttons are falling out. This thing works. Everything works. So this thing is good. It appears as though we have another Honda Accord right there. That one is a coupe. So I'm gonna see if there's anything I can get out of that. No luck, y'all can see the radios out of that one. I also looked at that Honda Accord over there. The bezel is out of that one too. All right, guys, so I found another 9802 right here. And it looks like I might be in luck because I went inside. Someone took out the radio, but they did not need the bezel, which is very good. So, and it just popped right out, because to take out the radio, you have to undo those same bolts down there. And we also might be in luck because the engine service was 123,000 miles, which means if that gauge cluster less than 140,000 miles, 150,000 miles, they're gonna sell. So I might be taking the gauge cluster out of this one. The other way you can look up the mileage is you can check Carfax. So you can just check the VIN right there, or the VIN is also right there. You can check the VIN, but I'm gonna get this radio out of here and then get this gauge cluster out. I'm such an old Honda enthusiast, but I'm really surprised this 2002 ended up in the junkyard, man. I mean, this is the kind of car I would buy for 500 bucks, 400 bucks. I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like it was in any kind of accident or anything. Like, the body is in such great condition. See if we can find any more old Hondas over here. I mean, I gotta tell y'all, man, the Honda Civics get freaking raped so fast. The ones I like dealing with are the 99 to 2000s. The climate control bezels on those sell fast. So it looks like we have a 2002 right here I just found. This one, however, has 248,000 miles, so the gauge cluster is pretty much worthless. The climate control bezel is still here, so let's yank this one out. Original window sticker. 2002 Honda Accord. $22,000 brand new. And this is why I drive my Honda Accord right here. See that miles per gallon? I should get a Prius or something. Now what we have here is a 1998. I looked up the VIN. Gauge cluster is no good because it has 273,000 miles. I might pass on this one because I can't find the knob. Me personally, my vehicle of preference are old Hondas. If you're into other cars, you can also get KO3 turbos from the junkyard, from the Volkswagens and Audis. These intercoolers don't sell. Yeah, the turbos will sell. Intercoolers don't sell. So just get the turbo, not the intercooler. But yeah, that's all just from my experience. You know, if y'all know what sells and what doesn't sell from your own experience, you'll put it down in the comment section. Okay guys, so now the age-old question is, how do you know what's gonna sell? Obviously you gotta do your own research. You just have to know over time, or you can do your own research. These kind of things translate towards other industries. Whether you're doing Shopify drop shipping or Amazon drop shipping. Me personally, I didn't do it. This is right here for y'all who don't have $10,000, $6,000, $5,000 to spend on 1,000 units of something, 2,000 units of something that just may or may not sell. So I'm out here at the junkyard to show y'all how y'all can do it on a budget and on a much smaller scale. Now, there's just two criteria that the product should meet that you're picking out of the junkyard. You want something that's gonna sell for a profit. Secondly, something that's gonna sell quickly. This is why I don't take body panels. Body panels, one, they don't really sell for that much on a profit, especially with the older cars. Body panels just don't sell for that much. Secondly, they don't sell quickly. They don't sell quickly. I've had times where I still got body panels sitting in my garage for months on end. It's just space that I do not have. I got all this stuff for 25 bucks. Can y'all believe that? $25. This is all gonna sell for a lot more than 25 bucks, I promise you. Pulling up to another U-pull right here. Let's see if they got anything we need. We're back from the salvage yard. We didn't do that good. This is a much more popular salvage yard, so a lot of the parts get stripped out a lot faster because more people know about the salvage yard than the first one we went to, which is the one I like going to. All we got at this yard was one gauge cluster for a 99 Accord. You always have to make sure to document because the gauge clusters look exactly the same. So that's why you have to take note of the car you pull them at, and you have to have a pen with you or some kind of marker with you and write on the gauge cluster with what year and the mileage. What year the car came from and the mileage that was on it. Make sure whether the vehicle you pulled it from was a V6 or a 4-cylinder, things like that, because the V6 and 4-cylinder cars are not interchangeable. The 98 2000s and the 2001 and 2002s are not interchangeable. Yeah, so we got one gauge cluster. Hopefully all this stuff sells, and yeah, pretty sure it's gonna sell, but I'm gonna get out of here. All right, pulling into one more salvage yard, boys. I haven't been to this junkyard in a long ass time, but I'm not sure that we're gonna have much luck on this one because I looked online. They didn't really have a lot of what I needed, but let's hope they got something. We are coming up with huge junkyard scores, man. Y'all see that Honda Civic behind me? That car has been here for the better part of a month. Actually, I think more than a month when I checked online, and thank God the climate control bezel is still there, so I am super happy about that. So I'm gonna go snag that off because I know those ones sell really good on eBay. The Accord climate control bezels don't sell for as much, but I know those ones, the Civic ones, sell for so much more. So I'm gonna grab my toolbox right there, go head over there and take it off. Alright guys, I'm gonna be heading out soon, but I want to show you one more thing. It's kind of a bummer. I saw this tailgate for the F-150. Mine is all sorts of messed up on the tailgate, so mine has a whole bunch of dents and things in there. The whole tailgate is fine except for this right here. You can see how bad it is right here when I put the camera up like that. We got some pretty good scores at this junkyard. I'm actually pretty surprised at the scores. So we came in really lucky with that climate control bezel for the 2000 Civic. We also got really lucky with a gauge cluster for a 2000 Accord. Around 80-some thousand miles on it, so really low mileage gauge cluster. I got everything for 27 bucks, including tax. So I think I'm going to call it quits for now as far as junkyard hopping. And also, before I continue with this video, I know what a lot of people are going to say. How much gas did you use? How much time did you spend? It's probably not even going to be worth your time. Listen, man, I'm not really doing this all for myself. I'm doing this all for the video, man, because I got to show y'all all these opportunities, man, and stuff like that. I mean, this right here is the grind, man. And this is the grind. If you're lazy, this is not for you. If you don't like working on cars, this is not for you. If you don't like taking risks and you know, using your money to make more money, you don't understand that concept, this is not for you, man. It takes a bit of work. This is not passive income by any measure. This is not passive at all. This takes work, man. You're working for every penny you get from this, man. I get frustrated when people talk as though there's no opportunities and things like this. Like, oh, there's no opportunities. There's no way to make money out here. There's no way to come up. What the hell are you talking about, man? This is America. This is not going to get you rich, but there's ways to make extra money out here besides, you know, selling drugs and doing stupid stuff. Work hard, use your money wisely, stay grinding. Let me show y'all what I got going on right here. What I'm doing is I have them plugged in here to test them, make sure they're all testing okay, make sure everything works. I'm not going to be able to tell if absolutely everything works because this gauge cluster is for a V6. This is obviously a 1999 car 4-cylinder. Not everything's going to work, so as you can see, I just have the ignition on. 79,996 miles. Okay, I have a gauge cluster for a 1999. I just stuck it up in here, plugged everything in. I just want to make sure everything lights up. 154,000. Okay. Okay, so we got our last one in here. This one should have 123,000. Oh, 122,000. Okay. 122,829. That's really just the hard part out of the way. Now all you gotta do is just post everything for sale, which is kind of what I've already shown y'all. Right now I'm making this video, I haven't sold everything yet. So as of now, I've sold most of the climate control bezels, which is what I assume is gonna sell. So I'm already up $200 in profit. But I've already covered all my expenses. Okay, I mean, based on the amount of time I've put in that whole deal, you know, a couple hours, I'm already up $200. I haven't even sold everything yet. So I still have over $200 worth of stuff to sell. So again, I'm gonna reiterate what I said before. If you're lazy, this is not for you. If you don't wanna take risks, even though this isn't really a risk, this is not for you. If you've never turned a wrench on your car and you're not interested in working on cars, this is not for you. I'm just showing y'all a little way of how I used to make a little extra cash in the past. This is not something you can do for a living. This is not going to pay your bills, okay? I had someone tell me before, I posted a video about the profit I made on a car. This was about a year ago now. And he's like, oh, that's not gonna pay the bill. Like, okay, that's not gonna pay your bills. I mean, obviously that's not gonna pay your bills, man. This is just a way to make extra cash. It's not something you can use to pay your bills. It's not something you can use to pay your mortgage. Keep that in mind. This is extra cash. You're not gonna make a living doing it. And this is more for the younger guys who watch my videos. I know the junkyards don't let you in the yard unless you're at least 16 years old. So yeah, I mean, if you're around that age, 16, I mean, they're not gonna make you show your ID or anything, I doubt it, unless you look really young. But you should be fine, you know. So for y'all younger guys out here, man, y'all hustle, man. Y'all hustle, keep grinding, cause y'all got this, man. You guys are the future. So all you guys looking to make extra cash, that's just an idea for you. The opportunities everywhere. This is why I'm so grateful to be alive, so grateful to be on this earth and walk this earth. And I want y'all to do what you love too, and to have the money to do what you love and live the life you want. So, you know, this is a one way you can come up, you know, a little side hustle action you can be doing. So, as always, I'm grinding. Hope y'all are doing the same. And as always, y'all stay strong, stay healthy, and stay inspired. I'm out. Peace.